Okay, it fits, but it's definitely like it's taking residency in my fat roll. I swear to gosh, if she gives me dry socket. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jazzy. First things first, sorry about the voice. I am definitely sick. I've definitely come down with something and I do not know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's just a cold. Like, I have a stuffy nose, I've had an earache. I actually thought it was a sinus issue because I'll get into that later, you guys. I first want to open this with you guys because I just got a order in from Ana Luisa, who I got these earrings from, and you guys have probably seen them in the last couple of videos. I have worn my earrings that I got from them, but they ended up sending me a couple of necklaces too that I wanted to open with you guys, and then I will get into everything that's been going on because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, there's been a lot going on over here. So much going on. I feel like every time I do an update video, I just filmed an update video for you guys last week, and here we are with so much more going on. But let's open this up and see what they sent me. I ordered a couple of necklaces from them this time, and I'm hoping that they, oh wow, did they send me an extender? No, okay, so it's 2 necklaces. Okay, I'm really hoping that these necklaces work for me because I'm worried about them not fitting, but we'll see, I guess. It's very pretty. Okay, this is pretty. It said the lengths, I'm pretty sure the length will work with these, but we'll have to figure out if they don't. I'll have to like buy an extender or something, but let's see. Let's try this on really quick. Actually, let's open the next one too. But this one is called something. I'll put it on screen what it's called. I forget what it is. But I really liked it because it came with 2 separate necklaces and you wear them together or you can wear them separately. Obviously, they literally came separate. They feel very delicate, like they feel very, very high-end fine jewelry. But we will see once I've worn them for a while. What I will say about the earrings is that I'm obsessed with the earrings. Like, literally, I've been wearing the earrings nonstop. And I've even worn them in the shower a few times, and I haven't had any issues with them, like, tarnishing or anything. And then I also ordered another necklace. It is just a little circle, and it came with another necklace, which is also why I ordered this one, because I knew that it came with 2 necklaces, basically. Are these the same thing? Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, they're 2 very different necklaces. Okay, so this is the first one that came with that emerald charm, which I just love the chain. I think it's so pretty. And I don't have any necklaces that, like, are double necklaces that you wear with 2, separate necklaces, so I just thought this would be really nice to switch things up. I can obviously wear these chains with other necklaces as well. This one's not really my favorite, like, for that part of it, but I do love the chain. But this is just like, it's just a circle. I mean, it's nothing really too spectacular, but I have been loving Ana Luisa jewelry. I have on my nose again, you guys. It's horrible. But I've absolutely been loving their jewelry. The earrings I've literally been wearing nonstop. I think I got 3 pairs of earrings from them. They're all gold though, which I meant to order one of them in silver because, like, literally everything I have is in gold. But I honestly like gold better. I like gold and rose gold normally when it comes to jewelry, but I did want to try their silver. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to fit my neck, I don't think. I was really, really hoping that it would, because I feel like I have a necklace that's this length. Okay, it's kind of, let's see, maybe it will if I put it on the end one. We'll try it on, you guys, and see if it fits. Okay, it fits, but it's definitely, like, it's taking residency in my fat roll. Like, I do not think that I'd be able to wear it like this, like, at all. It literally needs just a little bit more going on for it. I feel like I'm choking right now. So, just know it is not exactly fat neck friendly. I would probably need to wear a extender with it. I was really pulling for them to have an extender for me because I don't actually own any extenders because I've always ordered my jewelry on Amazon and it's always been long enough, so, like, I never had to worry, or, like, I've been able to transfer the charm to a longer chain. But I just love this chain, so I didn't want to obviously have to do that, especially because I don't have a charm on the chain. But let's see how long this one is. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, this one is longer, so it should fit me better. Here's to hoping that it'll fit me better. They're supposed to do like the layered look, you know, and I don't know, it doesn't look bad. You guys will have to tell me what you think. It doesn't look bad. It's just, I don't really love when it's like chokery like that on my neck, and my neck it'd just be too big for necklaces like this. Okay, so let's see this one. It looks like this one kind of has an extender. So this is, it doesn't actually, but this is what the back part of it looks like. Doesn't that look like an extender to you guys? Like, it looks like an extender. Okay, so let's see. I might have put the wrong chain with the wrong necklace, but regardless, you can mix and match. I'm showing you guys that, apparently. Okay, yeah, this one, it's still tight, though, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I would still need an extender on this one, too, unfortunately. So, if it were me, and it is me, obviously, I probably wouldn't order necklaces. I just wanted to see if I could get the necklace to work. So, this is what this one looks like. Like I said, it just needs to be longer. Both of them need to be longer, to be honest. Like, they both need to be longer. I need an extender on both of them. This looks weird, right? I mean, it's kind of cute, but I just don't like how it's choking me, and it looks like it's choking me. Like, if it didn't look like it was choking me, it'd be one thing, but like, I mean, my double chin's gonna hide that first necklace. It's like, why is she even wearing it? So just keep that in mind when you order necklaces from them, is that if your neck is a little bit bigger, on the bigger side, you're definitely going to want an extender. But the earrings, I literally am swearing by these earrings. I think they're so cute, and like I said, I've showered with them and had no issues. I mean, I wouldn't recommend showering with them, but I have, you know, you guys know how I am. I forget to take them out, and I wear them in the shower, and they're not that big of a deal. I will show you guys the other earrings when I get home, but like I said, I wear these earrings all the time now. You guys have seen them in other videos at this point, and I just think they're so cute. They're great to like fall asleep in even. Like, I never notice that they're in my ears. I don't know if it's good to do that necessarily, but I go to sleep with them in my ears and don't even notice. But anyway, back to the sickness situation. So I have been having the sinus issues, and I was worried about it. I didn't know what was going on, but I was also having teeth pain. But I was going to be going in and getting a crown on my teeth. You guys know my teeth have just been, it's just been hell with my teeth. I'm at my wit's end with it. Like, I've actually cried about it so many times at this point that I don't even have any tears left to give, because I just feel like I keep going in to handle my dental things, and I come back out every single time worse off. You're not worse off, but like with something extra. So like, I keep thinking, oh, we're almost done. Like, I go in, I'm excited, I'm feeling like good, I'm like, this is gonna be great, we're taking care of the rest of the stuff, and I go in and we find something else that's wrong. So let me just list it off. You guys are going to be looking at my teeth a lot in this video, and they look extremely yellow right now, which I have an explanation for that, you guys. It is because I am scared to take care of them at the moment, because I just got my wisdom tooth pulled, so I'm scared to brush my teeth. But I have been brushing them, but like very lightly, like not doing a very good brushing, and same with flossing because I'm too nervous. But so just be aware. My teeth don't be looking like this normally. Do they really look that bad? Yeah, they look pretty yellow. Sorry, you guys. But regardless, I keep going in to handle my teeth things, and every time I go in, they tell me it's something else. So now I need that root canal tooth that I got done. You guys all remember the root canal video if you've been here a while. I need that root canal pulled. So they're pulling that whole entire tooth. Maybe I told you guys this already, I can't remember, but my dentist said like he couldn't in good conscience fill that tooth and put a crown on it, because he knows that it's going to end up being, I'll need it pulled eventually anyway, like within the next year, regardless of if he puts a crown on it, because there's too much damage. It broke apart immediately, which is my fault because I waited too long to get the tooth pulled, or not pulled, to get the crown. Regardless though, I also needed 2 crowns on this side. They did all my fillings, so I have all my fillings are done, thanks the Lord baby Jesus. However, I go in to go get my 2 crowns put on this side, and my dentist says that my wisdom tooth is cracked back there. So like, I completely lost half of my wisdom tooth in the back of my mouth on that side. And so I go in, I mean, I was having sinus issues and stuff too. I knew that I cracked a tooth, like I could tell. I was eating spaghetti squash, which is like a really weird thing for me to be eating in general. But Dominic decided to make spaghetti squash, and it cracked my tooth. And I was like, of all the weird things to crack my tooth, spaghetti squash specifically, it's something that you would not expect to have crack your teeth. But I felt it. I could tell it cracked back there. So I was really hoping that it was that one and not this other tooth that needed the crown, because then it would have needed a root canal, or it would have needed to be pulled, and I can't have another tooth pulled because I still haven't gotten this tooth pulled, because dental work be expensive, you guys. Once I get this tooth pulled, the root canal tooth, they're going to have to get back in there and put in a bone graft that costs like $1,800 or some crazy number that your girl doesn't have. I mean, I have spent so much money on my teeth. You guys know it's like been like a huge issue for the past couple of years. And I feel like I'm worse off than I was prior to even like doing anything with my teeth. I know that I'm not. I know that everything's a lot more healthy. I know that I take so much better care of my teeth now. It's just every time I go in, there's something new. So I go in to get these 2 crowns, or I was actually only supposed to get 1 crown that day because I couldn't afford to get 2. I've already used up all my insurance. And so I go in, he says, your wisdom tooth's cracked. We're going to have to pull that. And I'm just like, life sucks. I'm just like, life sucks. I was so excited to just be almost done, but they're gonna have to pull my wisdom tooth now. So he says, I'm kind of nervous to pull the wisdom tooth because it's looking like it could go from 0 to 100 very quickly. It broke off. Teeth like this, it's an issue. And so he's like, I'd like to send you to one of our people to have your wisdom tooth pulled. And you guys know, I was just like, I don't want to go to anyone else. I didn't want to go to anyone else because I trust my dentist. I love my dentist. I think he is so like, he's just very much like me. He knows what I need when it comes to dental stuff, and he reassures me that like everything's going to be okay, and I feel safe in the dental chair when he's doing my teeth. So he said we're going to have you go to, or I'm going to have you go to probably a surgeon or something. He said, but obviously I'll do it if you don't feel comfortable with that. Like, that's my job, is to do it if you need me to do it. And I was like, well, I don't want you to do it if you don't want to do it because you know I ain't going to do that. Like, I need somebody to want to do it, or else I'm too scared. I need the person to feel comfortable doing it. And so he was like, well, it's not that I don't want to do it, blah, blah, blah. He said like a whole bunch of stuff. And anyway, he starts looking at where I could go, like to what surgeon in their offices, and the surgeon was like completely booked up. He was like, oh my god, the surgeon is very booked up. And so I'm sitting there like, oh well, I guess we don't need to get rid of my teeth that bad. And he's like, okay, well, I don't want you to continue to be in pain because your girl was in some pain. I'm not gonna lie, I was in such bad pain, and like it was bad before I got my wisdom tooth out. And so and they asked me, they were like, can you tell us a scale between 0 and 10? And I said 6 or 7. What do we think, you guys? You're going to have to tell me in the comments, but I think that's high. Like, I was talking to my mom about this. 6 or 7 to me seems high, but my mom was like, if I were you, I know the pain you were in, I would have at least said an 8. But to me, like, I don't know, 8 is really bad. Like 8 just seemed like off the charts to me, like root canal central. And I wasn't at that level yet of root canal central. Like I was getting there. It hurt, but I wasn't being kept up at night by this wisdom tooth issue. But you guys have to tell me, what's your scale? Like, I hate that scale because it's like they kind of looked at each other when I said 6 or 7, and I think they both were kind of like, is that bad? Or maybe they were thinking, oh, that's really bad. I don't know what they were thinking, but what I do know is that for me, 6 or 7 is bad on my scale. Like, my scale is, if it's 4 or 5, it's doable. Like, I can manage. But once you get to 6 or 7, like, we need to figure something out, because it was eating through aspirin. Anyway, I said 6 or 7. He couldn't find somebody to do it, so he was like, okay, we're just going to do it. And I was like, oh my god, now I'm really nervous. Because he had just told me he was kind of nervous to do it, and that it could go from 0 to 100. But I actually felt better knowing that he was going to do it, to be honest. I knew he'd be fine, because he's usually fine. I don't know why. He thinks that he's not as good as he is at being a dentist. Because he took my wisdom tooth out, and it came right out, and it seemed like cake work for him, honestly. Cake work? A cakewalk? Whatever. You guys know what I mean. It seemed like it was easier than he thought it was going to be. But I just like being in the chair. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I like being in the chair, knowing my people. My dental assistant lady who, like, helps him is so comforting. Like, she's very much, like, if I'm in pain, like, she puts her hand on me and she, like, makes sure that I'm, like, comforted. And same with him. Like, if he can tell I'm in pain, he does the same thing. He, like, puts his hand on my arm and, like, That's what I need. Apparently, I'm a child, and I need that comfort when I'm going through it. I was talking to Dominic about it, because Dominic, like, is completely different than me, and he needs just, like, space when he's not feeling good, and so, like, his dental situation is good for him, but for me, like, I need that, like, I don't know, I need that nurturing feeling. But anyway, I was happy. I was like, okay, cool. They're going to do it for me. I love my dentist. So they did it. They pulled it out. It was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then I go home and I'm in pain, you guys. I was in so much pain because I'm a dumbass. And like, I didn't realize that I don't know what I was thinking. I knew I shouldn't have been doing this, but I was on the phone with my mom for like literally an hour after I got my wisdom tooth out. And so like my whole entire gauze was completely bleeding. Like I didn't let it do the blood clot thing I was supposed to do. And so like I was bleeding for the whole entire day after that. So that was pretty bad. Not to mention, I am sick. So, like, I've been sneezing, blowing my nose, coughing, up in the yin yang. And I looked this up, and it says that it's not good for when you have your wisdom teeth pulled. Like, you are not supposed to be doing the things that I was doing. And then, not to mention, I also ate eggs right away afterwards, which I was supposed to eat something soft. But whatever, you guys. We got through it. My mouth still hurts today, and it's been 6 days, but it feels much better. Clearly, I'm able to even talk. Like, I couldn't even talk for days. Not that I couldn't talk. I could talk. But, like, it was hard for me to open my mouth. You guys know if you've gotten your wisdom teeth taken out. But I only got one taken out. And I will say, I would probably get one, like, do one again. Because, like, you know how they have you go in and get all 4 of your wisdom teeth taken out if you need them taken out? I feel like I prefer to just do one at a time so that I have, like, you know, I can eat on one side of my mouth while the other side's healing. Although, unfortunately, this is the side that I have that broken tooth that needs pulled. So it's been a struggle for me, you guys. I'm feeling a little bit like a toothless person at the moment. It's just bad. But anyway, regardless of that, other things that have been going on is I need to get home, to be honest, because Sunday is still eating on her farmer's dog, and she's waiting on me right now, and it's already noon, so she hasn't eaten her farmer's dog yet. I guarantee she's eaten all of the cat's food at this point, because I forgot to put the cat food up before I left this morning. But I wanted to tell you guys a story, and that's what's going on here. So that's the tea on that. I'm gonna go home now and go and feed Sunday, and then I will check back in with you guys later. I am trying to I'm trying to learn how to edit on Premiere Pro while I'm having these teeth issues, because I'm not feeling like being out and about and talking and stuff. So like, since I'm at home, I'm trying to learn how to edit on Premiere Pro. So that's what I'm doing today. You guys may notice that maybe my editing will get better. I'm not sure if it actually will or not, because Premiere Pro seems to be very difficult to me. I have always edited on iMovie, and so Premiere Pro is like a different software if you guys aren't familiar with editing, and it just seems like difficult. Like, it seems unnecessarily difficult. Like, it seems like they make these buttons that were so easy on iMovie, you have to do like 4 different things instead on Premiere Pro. It doesn't seem smart to use Premiere Pro, but I'm wanting to learn how to use it because I'm really wanting to get an editing job I'm wanting to get some editing gigs, because I am liking DoorDash, and I've talked to you guys a bit about this in the comments, but I haven't really been having very much consistency with DoorDash, and I want to utilize my skill of editing more. So like, I would like to get editing jobs, but the problem is everybody's looking for someone who can use Premiere Pro, and I don't know how to use Premiere Pro. I do kind of now, though, now that I've started learning, and it seems like I'll be able to pick it up fast. It's just, there's a learning curve there. It's kind of the difference, the way I explained it to Dominic, it's the difference between using an Android or an iPhone, which I guess makes sense because an iMovie is like an iPhone. So iMovie and iPhones are like the easier route, but like Androids you can do more on, and Androids you can't. It's a lot more difficult to navigate for someone who's used to using an iPhone. I feel like iPhones are kind of like the dumbed down version of an Android. So the same thing goes for Adobe Premiere versus iMovie. Adobe Premiere is very difficult. Like there's a lot more you can do, and iMovie is just like the basics, basically. And that's all I've been editing on for the last 3 years. So I think it will be good to learn how to edit on something else and to invest in myself. That's what we said we were doing when we spent the $300 on Premiere Pro, which was very expensive. But we want to invest in me because I think that that is what I want to do with my career path, because YouTube be not taking off as fast as I need it to. So if I can do something like editing other people's videos for them, at least I'll still be using my skills that I have, because I feel like with DoorDash, I'm not really like utilizing the things I'm good at to do the job. Actually, you guys, another crazy thing, I'm sorry, I'm still talking your ears off, but I know you guys love it. I'm just struggling clearly with my coughing. But another crazy thing, I applied for this job, you guys. I applied for a job being a donut maker, and I don't know what I was thinking. It sounded like a good position, and honestly, it probably was going to be, but I let myself talk myself out of it, to be honest. I don't even know why. It's just like a random thing for me to do. Like, I don't know what I was thinking I was going to be a donut maker, but the pay was going to be really good, I felt, and I was going to work from 6 to noon, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The lady that I was going to work for, oh my gosh, she seemed so nice, like, just the nicest lady ever, and I probably would have liked the job, to be honest. I just don't know what I was thinking, because it's really not really up my alley. Like, it would have been, well, okay, I do know what I was thinking. I thought it was going to be a job where I go in and either work with her, like her and I work on these donuts together in the morning, or I go in by myself. I throw on some T-Swift, I sling some donuts, I have a good time, you know? And it's like at a farm near my house. Like, I honestly was imagining it being like amazing, and I'm sure that it would have been, but afterwards she told me that like there's 2 other girls that work there and do the donuts before I'd get in at 6 a.m. So like I'd get in at 6 a.m. and be dealing with people. Like, it's just too many people. I don't even know these people. And so like I just don't know what I was thinking. Not to mention, like, I think I also let myself hold myself back from it. Like, I know that you guys, some of you will probably relate to this. Like, I just don't know if working in a kitchen setting with multiple different people is really the right fit for me when it comes to my size. And like, I hate letting my size hold me back from things, and like I don't like letting my insecurities hold me back from things. And so I'm trying to navigate whether it was my insecurities or whether it is a valid concern. And so I ended up saying that I can't do the job, because I could tell I was getting way too much anxiety over having to work in a small kitchen with multiple different girls and not knowing how I was going to navigate that, because I don't even know what size the kitchen is. For all I know, the kitchen could have been huge and it could have been no issue. But also with the Sunday issues that I'm having with her just getting Cushing's disease, like, I'm kind of nervous about leaving her as well, because we just don't know what's going on there. She has seen, like, there has been a lot of growth in that department since she started Farmer's Dog, but I just worry about leaving her for long lengths of time. I think I jumped into this job, like, way too quickly and, like, was too excited about it. And then, I don't know, I backed out of it, you guys. I feel so bad, because the girl was so freaking nice, and, like, she was willing to work with me in so many ways. And I found out that I'd be working with other people. I think I just got nervous. I'm just nervous. I'm worried about not fitting in the kitchen. I'm worried about not, you guys know it's hard to navigate a kitchen regardless of size. But then when you're bigger, to like have to have people squeezing by you and stuff like that, I just didn't want to put myself in an uncomfortable position. But that's life. That's how you grow. And I know that, you guys. I know I would have liked the job. It's just, for the pay, if I'm being very honest with you, it wasn't worth it to not do DoorDash and do that instead. That's just the reality of it, was that it wasn't going to be worth it. It might have been a lot of fun, but to wake up at 6 a.m., be away from Sunday, the negatives outweighed the positives, unfortunately, because I did think it was going to be a good time. But when I realized that there was going to be multiple people, I just don't work well in group settings either, to be honest. I'm like definitely more of a one-on-one kind of girl. So when I thought it was just going to be her and I, or just me, I was like, this is going to be good. But when I thought there's going to be multiple different girls, it comes with drama, and I don't know. I think I just don't like that kind of environment anymore as I've gotten older. When I was younger, I was okay with it. Like, I loved working at the ice cream shop when my family owned the ice cream shop. And like, but I knew everyone. Like, all of my friends worked there. If somebody worked there that I didn't know, like, then it was not as fun. So like, I don't know. It didn't seem as idealistic as I was expecting it to be when she told me down to the nitty gritty what was going on. I said, I don't know if this is going to work for me. So anyway, that's what happened there. But I'm wanting to find editing jobs. So that's what I'm going to go home. I'm going to work on a couple of videos. I'm going to feed Sunday and get her fed because now it's noon and she hasn't eaten. So I will chat with you guys when I get home a little bit later today. Okay, so we are having chili tonight. It just steamed you guys right up there. But I just browned some beef and I'm going to add Dominic just set all of this up last night for us and we realized like there's not a lot of room for the meat. So that's kind of a bummer. So we only put a pound of meat in there. It's just going to be a very beefy chili. And then if we feel like we need more, Dominic doesn't think we're going to, but if we feel like we need more, we will add more beef tomorrow. I think we're going to need more beef personally. Like, what is happening? All these beans. It's a little bit too many beans. I think we're going to need more beef, but we shall see. Oh, I forgot. I have to top it off with beef broth too. Do I? I don't know. He might have put the beef broth in this morning for me because it's looking mighty full at the moment. But I'm excited to have this tonight. It's such a cold day out today and it's going to be so delicious. I'm pumped. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so freaking stressed right now. So I'm literally 15 minutes into editing this video. Well, actually probably like a half an hour if you include the footage that I cut out, which was honestly a lot of footage from this morning because I kept sneezing and everything. But I'm so far into editing this footage and I am so freaking stressed right now because I just went to Panera and I made sure that I got my drink and I didn't make sure. They gave me a straw and they gave me a lid and I put the straw in and then I remembered right away I can't have a straw. So I threw the straw in the back seat and I've been drinking out of it just like this and I've been so proud of myself because I've just been doing an amazing job. That has been honestly the biggest challenge this whole entire time, not being able to use a straw. Like that's been hard because you can't use a straw when you got your wisdom teeth taken out because it pulls out the blood clot that is formed where your wisdom teeth was pulled and it could cause dry socket, which is what I told you guys about this morning. Well, I was simultaneously sipping on a straw like it was nobody's business. Nobody's business. I didn't have any business sipping like that. I am watching myself. I'm literally 15 minutes in and didn't realize I was using a straw until just now when I'm literally playing with the straw. Like, I literally had no idea I used a straw this morning. So if I get dry socket, that's because of you guys. That's on you because I forgot and I was just living my best life drinking on my drink with you guys. I've been so good this whole entire time knowing like I've been ordering a cold brew even because I knew that I wasn't allowed to use a straw and I knew that I'd be tempted. If there's a straw, I'm probably going to end up sipping on it. And there I am sipping, just sipping away this bitch. I swear to gosh, if she gives me dry socket, I'm going to be so freaking mad at her. But anyway, you guys, that's what's going on here. But I am going to wrap the video up here because I am editing it and the day is over. Oh man, you guys, I will be so mad if I get dry socket though. And it's not you guys' fault, but I was excited to be filming today. And so that is what happened was I let my brain get carried away and enjoy myself filming. And I forgot that your girl can't use a straw. But I feel fine right now. I don't know if it's like an immediate thing that you would feel right away that you were having dry socket or if you feel it later. But I read it can anywhere between 3 to 7 days you are allowed to start using a straw again. Well, some people say wait 2 weeks, which I was planning on waiting 2 weeks because I don't want dry socket. But I mean, here I am. Here she is, just sipping away. So anyway, you guys, I love you. We'll see next week if I have dry socket or not. But I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed. And I'll see you guys next week. Summer is ended. The leaves are turning brown.